Hello YouTube, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I am reviewing Transformission's Overturn, or not Masterpiece Dead End. Now, Transformission has put out their series of figures. They've put out Carnage, Disorder, Revolt, Powertrain, and now Overturn. And Overturn is a Transformission's not Masterpiece Dead End of the Decepticon Stunticon team, and they do form for Transformission Havoc, or not Menasor. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box. I really do like this artwork here. It's very well done. Nice glossy finish. There's some nice explosions and effects on it. Really cool. I really just love the artwork on these boxes. And these boxes are nice because they're really thick and heavy boxes. And each figure is packed in a foam tray, so they're not to be shuffled around, or if they are, they won't be broken or anything. Ages 15 and up, all your warnings. Nice picture of Havoc here on the back. Nothing on the side. TFM on the top. And let's see here. Before I get into this review, if you did pick up Revolt and I believe it was Disorder, if you did get those figures, and you should have if you're going for this whole set, you'll notice that you got some basically a model building kit. You got 2 trays or 3 trays so far. Well, the fifth final tray finally come with Overturn, so you can create your little clear plastic version of a not Optimus Prime. I will go over that either later in this video or in the Havoc video review. So I just wanted to get that out of the way right now, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get this box out of here. And here we go with Overturn. And he is a really nice looking car. I will tell you right now, this figure is beautifully done. Just like all the others, it seems that as this set came out, they just got better and better looking. And I really like the finish of this car. It looks like there's almost a metallic finish in the paint. Really nice. Everything's drawn well. Paint is uniform. There's no panels that look like they're darker than other. Well, no, actually no, they look pretty good. Everything looks really well. You can see the gold brake line in the wheels, which is really cool. Or the gold brakes in the wheels. It does have. It feels like hard plastic, or it feels like hard rubber tires. I can't tell on this one. They don't peel off. Well, actually they do. So they're rubber tires, which is good. And if you flip them over, you can see, you can kind of see what's going on down there. If you're familiar with Transformers, you know that this is where everything is. So he does have his weapon stored in here, and I will get to that when we get into robot mode. I am going to get into a couple of pieces he does come with, but I'm going to have to do that when we finally get everything. He comes with some upgrades for Havoc's overall robot mode, the combined mode, and he comes with 3 pieces for that. So I'll show that when we get there to that point, which will be in the next video. So without further, I came undone. So let's get back to Overturn. Excuse me, I got a little tongue-tied there. But yeah, really nice. Really like all the paint apps that they've done. I like the clear headlights, and it actually looks like they do have light bulbs in there. I mean, really, just attention to detail is really nice. And I'll pop out his weapon here so you can take a look at his gun. And it is just, there is a tab right there. And on the side of the gun, there is a slot. You just pull the handle down here, and there is his weapon. So let's go ahead and put that off to the side. And, it rolls really nicely, actually. So really happy with that. I do like the rest of the molding back here. Just really, every time I pick up this figure in its car mode or robot mode, I do notice something different. These are a soft rubber, so you don't have to worry about them popping off like Carnage does. One of my mirrors pops off on him all the time, and it's something that kind of, I'm at the point where I'm about to just take them off and put them in a baggie, so I won't have to worry about it. But that's neither there. That's just a minor complaint. I think everybody's results will vary on that. So there he is in his robot mode. So let's get some guys out here for comparison. Okay, so for comparison, first we have Masterpiece Lambor, or Sideswipe. give you an idea. Mine has repro labels, so if you're wondering why he looks a little different, you know, excuse me, I do have to raise the camera, well, at least change the view a little bit. So here they go. They are, you know, he is just a little longer. Car mode, you know, to give you an idea of what they look like. Let me bring up the camera just a little bit. And down and down. There we go. So I'll give you an idea of what they look like together. Not too shabby. Get Masterpiece, get Lambor out of here. Here he is with Generation Toys J4ZZ, or Not Jazz. And you can, I mean, again, I have to adjust the camera again, sorry. Some people don't want me to move the camera that much, but I'm trying to get everything on here. So, but yeah, they're roughly, I think they are just the same size. Yeah, I think, yeah, yeah, these guys are the same size. In car mode, look pretty good. They actually not look too bad together. Now, let's get him with, I'm sure what I was really happy to see when I got this figure. So here he is with Carnage. Actually, let's go ahead and do this different. We'll put Carnage here. I'm going to bring the camera back just a little bit. Here he is with Carnage. Overturn, Carnage, Disorder. Got the team together here. Revolt. And then, just going to go ahead and bring him back over here. We got to get the powertrain in here. So here he is with his crew, and yeah, I actually think in car mode, you know, knowing who these guys are, who they're supposed to be, and what's going on, these guys look really, really good together. Yeah, really nice to see them all together in their vehicle modes. Carnage here, powertrain. Go ahead and do a different position to kind of get an idea of how they all look. And there they go. And sorry about moving the camera around so much, but I want to make sure you guys see everything really well. And yeah, that just looks really good to me. These guys look fantastic together. So that is it for my comparisons. And, you know, it's nice to have the whole team together. And let's go ahead and I'll bring the camera. I'm going to scoot this back a little bit, bring the camera back in. Get those out of the way. Alrighty. And so, all right. Sorry about that if you saw a small break. Just had a phone call come through, so I wanted to go ahead and let's go ahead and get this guy transformed. The instructions tell you to start with the front. I'm not going to. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to break this kind of apart, and then we're going to. I like starting with the legs, but let's go ahead and get this piece out and this piece here, and you're going to untab the back pieces here and separate them. They just tab into each other like so. Bring them out like so. They're on this hinge. It feels really thin because the plastic here is thin, so be careful. Just going to rotate that out, and you'll see there's a tab here and there's a slot here right there. Let's go ahead. It's not focused. There we go. And now just tab onto there. Same thing on this side. Go ahead and do the same like so. So you should kind of have something like that right now. Then turn this guy over. You got to get, if you have fingernails, and get that in there. You have to accordion these up and out of the way. It's a little, I know each figure's, I didn't want to, well, yeah. I folded it in the window. I just didn't want to do that yet. Go ahead, and it should look something like this when you're there. And then you'll just bring out the feet or the legs So, and they're just going to come around like so, and like so. And then this piece here is just going to cover the wheel and cover, I'm just going to bring that down. It'll cover the wheel. It doesn't really tab into anything. And then you're going to take this piece is going to, this whole piece here is going to rotate, and you'll see there's like a, looks like a slot there. That's going to, this is where that's going to plug into, and this is going to go right over the top. So it'll look something like that. And then there's like a small, that black peg there. It's just going to make sure everything's pegged in. And, oop, I forgot the feet. Most important part, bring the foot down. Now you can turn that in. Foot transformation, go ahead and bring out the heel spur, and then you're going to fold this forward for the toes. And there you have one leg. Going to bring that down, and then you're going to rotate it like so. So there is one leg. And you're just going to do the same thing here. You're going to, let's go ahead and bring this down first. Fold out, fold in the, out the toes, bring out the heel spur, and then you're going to bring this piece in, this whole back piece, and not just, oop, not just all tabs in there, right there. You see that slot right there? See that? Okay, that's just going to tab in just like that. So it's hard to see, so sorry about that. And then make sure all that's tabbed in, worked in good, and then bring this down, and then bring that down, and then there we have his legs. Now I'm going to take this whole bottom assembly and rotate it like so. Bring, you don't need to bring anything. I thought those were turned out and they shouldn't be, so there's that. Okay, and you're going to take this whole hood piece, actually, I got ahead of myself. Now you're going to fold these back down. And now you can fold in the window here, and this side too, fold in the window here. And then those are just going to, you can just bring those back together on his back. And they'll just, I mean, you don't have to, it's just what I do, just kind of bring it in together. Actually, I don't think they will tab in. No, they should tab in. I don't think the glass is in the way. There you go. So you do that, and you just bring this whole back piece here, and then this should just come down here. Now you're going to take this piece down like so. Oop, fold the front of the car down like so. And then, that's what I forgot. So you have two pieces here. I'm going to bring up the camera a little bit so you can see, because there's two pieces, unlike the others. I think this is the only one that does this. There are two pieces on the backpack or the hood, the front of the car, that need to fold in, and that's here. And you got to untab that like so. So that folds in here, and then this one folds in here, and then you fold in like, and then this one you just fold up, so it's going to go up over the hood, just kind of like the others did. But you need to untab the fenders, or the wheel wells first, and then you can just, I guess I wasn't supposed to tab that in. I did get ahead of myself. And then just bring all this assembly down, and then that'll cover up just like that. Actually, I think, yeah, this doesn't rotate like the others, so you're just going to have that down there. I want to make sure on something, because for some reason that doesn't feel right. So I'm not one to not, all right, that's right. So you're going to like so, and then you're going to bring out the arms. Those will come down, and then you just bring this whole piece down, revealing his face, and then you will, these panels come up, and then you slide the forearm out, and then they will tab back in. I'll show you how that's done here. Oh, and this piece here for the wheel, this assembly, you just take the whole wheel with this gold piece and you bring that up like so. Actually, it's just not the whole wheel. I thought it was. Yeah, well, no, it does rotate the wheel a little bit. It rotates the wheel back. So yeah, I was right. Now you're going to bring this down here and then separate the forearm, pull out, and then this tab here will tab into the last one in here, giving him his arms. And that is that. So he is the easiest of them to transform, which is good and bad. And I'll go over the... I mean, it's good that he's easy to transform, but he's also, for me, he feels kind of like the most fiddly in a way, I guess. Is that what I'm looking to say? It's this backpack. Oh yeah, that's right. You put that down like so. That helps flatten it out if you want to clean it up a little bit. Just keep these all the way out. The instructions don't tell you. Well, actually, they do tell you to do that. That's my bad. So just put them all the way down, and then that can close on like that, giving you his backpack. It just doesn't feel like he has enough feet for good balance, like when you have him standing straight up. So I'll show you here. Let's go ahead and bring this guy back out. So there he is in robot mode. See, his feet are really, really tiny. Even the heel spur, I mean, it's nothing. There's not much of a heel spur at all, and he has this big backpack. So, you know, well, actually, he doesn't want to fall back. He does want to fall forward a little bit. And again, your mileage may vary depending on your figure. Those keep coming untabbed for me. So, but let's go ahead and take a closer look. Yep, he looks like Dead End to me. This looks really good. Love the head sculpt. Really love the head sculpt. The nice painted visor, purple, gold mouthpiece. I like how they incorporated the brakes. This, when you push these back, it brings the wheels back a little bit to get them offset. He does have a, I'll go over rotation in a minute. Just let's go over the details. Really nice. Really done. If you have repro labels, put a Decepticon logo there, which I will later once I'm done with my reviews. And then looks really good. So for articulation, he has an ankle swivel, thank God, or ankle tilt, thank goodness. He can push his foot down a little bit and it can come up quite a bit as part of transformation. Has a small heel spur and it's tight, so that's good. My toes aren't too bad, so that's good. He does have a knee bend, nice ratcheted knee there, under 90 degrees. He can kick forward. He does have the hip skirt that moves, and he can come back, and he can do the splits. He does have a nice waist articulation due to transformation, but that's still nice. His arms are, you know, they are on a hinge and can rotate, and they come up like this, and due to transformation it come up even like that, which is weird. I wish that locked into place. Maybe I haven't, there's just nothing in there, see, to lock it into place. It just comes down and that's it. And that's, I mean, that's fine. I mean, the glass, I forgot to bring these all the way up. It has been a moment since I've transformed this guy. These come all the way up. Can't believe I did that. And there's a groove right here, and that bar just goes in that groove, and then that's your stability for his shoulders a little bit. Thank goodness. I knew I was forgetting something. To be honest, I've had this guy sitting on my shelf in his Havoc mode, and I've been wanting to review him, and just have not had the opportunity till now. Sorry about that. And his head is on a ball joint and can look all over and back and forth. I do like that he can look down really well, and I like that he can look up really well. And he does have a just over 90-degree bend in the elbow. He does have a bicep swivel. He does have a wrist swivel, and his hands are, his fingers are all on a peg, a pin, and they're all together, and the thumb does not move. His gun is like your Masterpiece guns. Come on, stand for me. I feel like you're going to topple. Guess he's not. And that it does have the groove on the side. Just open up his hand, and he has a big slot in there. And then it just tabs in, closes up. And I like how they have the trigger finger is a trigger finger, like it's on the trigger when you put the gun in there. There's a few figures that I've seen in the past that just don't do that. They don't do it, or if they do it, they don't do it well. So there he is, all armed up, and I really like the way he looks, but he just feels a little wobbly to me, and I think maybe it is because I haven't had him in robot mode in a while, and I'm freaking out with him. I don't know. But there he is, and let's get his team out here. Okay, so for comparison, if there's a little jump there, I do apologize. I have a lot going on at home, and just get a little jump there. So let's go for size comparison now. So we do have Overturn here. So let's go ahead and bring out Generation Toy J4ZZ, or Jazz, their version of... Ooh, see, it just feels kind of heavy in the back. I think that'd be my only complaint, is that backpack just feels a little too heavy to me personally. That's it. There he is with J4ZZ, or not Jazz. Looks really good. Really good. I like the way they look together. I think they scale very nice. Here he is with Masterpiece Clamp Down. I know I had Sideswipe earlier, but I just didn't want to transform him back into his robot mode. So there they go. They scale pretty decent together as well. I mean, definitely Masterpiece size. And let's get him out here with the team. So we have Carnage. I'm going to bring this camera back just a little bit because it's going to get really full really quick. We have Carnage, Disorder, Revolt, and bring the camera up a little bit so we can bring in Powertrain. Let's go ahead and get these guys all into frame here. So there is the team together. And you know, if you're a fan of the Stunticons at all, get this set. If you're a Decepticon fan, get this set. If you like just third-party Masterpiece style figures, get this set. Like, this set for me is a must get. There's really no diecast. I don't think there's diecast in any of these figures, but I mean, look at them together. I mean, I really wish I had a G1 team to compare this to, or even the Combiner Wars team to compare these to. I just sold my Generation 2 set, so my G2 color set for the Combiner Wars, so I don't have that anymore. But man, these guys look great together. Just look awesome. So that's, I mean, that right there, that's just a beautiful pick, right? I mean, they look good. Really happy to see how good they look together too. So let's go ahead and get these guys off here, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. And yes, he's still there, so let's see him down here. I'm going to bring the camera back down and bring it in so we can... So, my final thoughts on this set. The set is fantastic. I mean, all the figures look really good. There are little clearance issues here and there on each figure. There's each one of them has a different thing that needs to be done just right, or it won't tab in correctly. But they started with Carnage, which is their not version of Breakdown, or their version of not Breakdown, and I got him first, I believe. Then I got Dead End. Then I got Disorder, which is Wild Rider, and then Revolt. Then Powertrain, then Revolt. Or was it the other way around? I don't know. I can't remember. But I will tell you, as the engineering went on, the figures became better and better and better. And I really think that Overturn, or Dead End, is a great figure. But the backpack for me is just a little too... It's not big. It's not heavy. Maybe it's just the feet in general. Maybe they're just a little loose, or the way this tabs in, it isn't very secure at all. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm missing a tab or something, but it just doesn't want to tab in great for me, where he keeps wanting to tip over. Now, I don't think that is like the entire line is like that. It could just be my figure. Other people have not had any issues with him in videos that I've seen, and I think this guy really is a fantastic addition to the collection, and he fits right in with the team, and he looks like I would think an IDW Dead End would look. Now, I don't read the IDW comics, but I've heard that these are modeled after the IDW comics, their portrayals in the comics. So, but as figures go, these guys look great, and I really do like the way he looks. His transformation, I think, is the easiest when it comes to all the little tabs and getting everything together, but at the same time, I think they did miss a step. Maybe his feet could have been a little bit bigger or had a little bit more of where the weight was distributed a little bit better, or maybe it's just me. So I think he does look, he fits the part of the role he is supposed to play, and he is a Stunticon through and through. I think he looks fantastic. Paint wise, it's great. All the little details are fantastic as well. And yes, I'm using the word fantastic a lot because I really do like this set. I think this set overall is incredible, and to have this guy as the final figure just really brings the entire team to life and brings them together. If you've already started collecting the figures, great. Or if you already have them, fantastic. I will be showing the extra pieces and stuff that come with him in the final video, where I actually will put together Havoc and review him as a whole, and then I'll show you all the little things that came together as that came with Overturn as well, because there are some pieces that changed out the shin. I guess it would be the calf pieces for Havoc, as well as there's an extra clamp that came in for revolt or drag strips his arm, so it stays on more secure. So other than that, these figures are fantastic. Again, using that word, I really love this set. For me, this is one of the surprises of 2017. It's a great set. There's no die cast really in these figures. The paint is fantastic, so it looks like metal. They have nice balance to them, except a little bit on Dead End. Like I'm saying, his back feels a little too heavy, but they all are great figures, and what Transformission did here was incredible. They made a masterpiece set of Stunticons, and I'm very impressed with it, and I can't wait to show Havoc off to you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for an upcoming video of Havoc. I do have an update I'm going to do soon too, and a couple of announcements which are fantastic that you guys should enjoy. I'm using fantastic a lot because I'm really excited about some upcoming things that are going to happen. So thank you again for watching. This has been Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews. If you did like this video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave a comment below, please do. Be gentle, because sometimes I have a hard time with criticism, and I don't want to be mean or anything else. Or sometimes I just take it too personal. I know you guys are just trying to be helpful, but thank you so much. Share this video as well. And again, this has been Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves an excellent day.